Elbaf is under siege, and the stakes have never been higher. The Holy Knights have arrived, and their sinister plan threatens to change the fate of One Piece forever. But what if I told you that their end goal isn't just domination, but something far worse? The Elbaf arc is proving to be one of the greatest arcs in One Piece history, and with each new chapter, the tension only grows. The world government's elite enforcers, the Holy Knights, are making their move, and their terrifying plan is now coming to light. With two new members introduced, Saint Qilingam and Saint Summer, the battle for Elbaf has reached a dangerous turning point. Their mission? To seize control of the land of giants by any means necessary. But how does their scheme tie into the history of the Void Century? And could this be setting the stage for an all-out war between the giants and the world government? Let's dive deep into the shocking revelations that Oda has in store. The plan of the Holy Knights. In Elbaf, the Holy Knights want to bring Elbaf to heel. The plan is to take children to Marijoa. The Holy Knights are undoubtedly some of the most intriguing characters in One Piece. Although they were unexpectedly presented in the final saga, it merely goes to prove that they were always saved for the end of the story, and weren't meant to be revealed sooner. With One Piece's final saga well and fully underway, it's no surprise that the Holy Knights will play a crucial part. They must be defeated one by one, and it appears that Elbaf is the arc in which One Piece will witness their allies die for the first time. The Holy Knight's role in Elbaf was revealed in chapter 1140 of One Piece. Oda made it obvious to the fans around this point that the Holy Knights would play a significant role in the plot in some form. Fans soon discovered that their objective was Loki, and that their ultimate goal was to recruit him for a position of Holy Knight. Of course, even this had a hidden motive. The goal here was to entirely claim Elbaf, which required the new King of Elbaf's support. By appointing a Holy Knight as King of Elbaf, the country would undoubtedly fall under the rule of the world government, whether through proxy or directly. But Loki declined their request, so they began seeking for alternatives. In One Piece, chapter 1138, it was stated that the strategy was to kidnap children from Elbaf and maybe recruit them for the world government. By kidnapping them and holding them as hostages, they would have an advantage in any future negotiations. To that end, Shamrock requested that one more member of the Holy Knights join them in this endeavor. Thus Gunko summoned two more Holy Knights using the power of Abyss, Imu's summoning circle. The introduction of two new Holy Knights. In Elbaf, two more Holy Knights appear instead of just one. Shamrock evidently wanted one of the Holy Knights to appear in One Piece chapter 1140. However, instead of one, two appeared. Oda also explained why this happened. Shamrock has apparently been gone from Marijoa for quite some time, which is why he does not appear to be aware of the exact position that Marijoa is in. Higher-ups ordered Shamrock to return to the Holy Land, and instead of him, two other Holy Knights emerged in Elbaf, both from highly powerful celestial dragon families and wielding enormous power. Saint Qilingam of House Limosiv. Saint Qilingam is the first member of the Holy Knights introduced in One Piece chapter 1140. This man is a member of House Limosiv, a new royal dynasty established during the Founding 20. Limosiv looks to be extremely powerful, as seen by his Kirin-like abilities. Kirin is a legendary monster that is thought to be a hybrid of a giraffe and a dragon. This beast is thought to be exceedingly powerful, therefore whomever wields this ability will undoubtedly be on a completely other level than regular Zoan users. The Kirin is sometimes associated with lightning, as shown in Naruto, however this may not be the case here. Kirin is sometimes connected with breathing fire, influencing settings and sprouting plants upon their entrance. It is apparent that the Kirin's strength is multidimensional, and Oda will undoubtedly enjoy his time with this Holy Knight. On top of the awoken devil fruit, it is evident that this man wields a trident, making him an intriguing opponent for anybody to fight. Saint Summer of House Shepherd. Strangely enough, Oda also presented Saint Summer, another man of House Shepherd. Jew Peter is from the same House Shepherd, and fans are also interested in Summer. At this point, we don't know what Summer can do. In contrast to Qilingam, he hasn't shown anything. As for his strength, Fans know that he had a sword with a spiny handle and that he will definitely be very strong. He should have about the same amount of power as Qilingam, and both of them should be strong enough to beat the admirals. The hunting game. At Elbaf Begin, the main event is about to start. With the arrival of Qilingam in summer, One Piece. Chapter 1140 has only set off a much bigger event. A very exciting game has now begun. Since Shamrock came up with the idea for the game, it's not clear what he wants to start. Fans know for sure that Elbaf will get into a lot of trouble during these games. Like the native hunting games on God Valley, this might be a lot like that, and maybe even more holy knights will be shown. For now, 4 have gathered, and it's clear that Oda will show some fierce fights in the next parts of the story. Summary and highlights. To keep Elbaf in line, the Holy Knights plan to send children to Marijoa. Oda brought in 2 strong new Holy Knights named Qilingam and Summer. When new knights arrive, they start a hunting game in Elbaf, which leads to fierce fights. The Holy Knights have made their move, and the battle for Elbaf is only just beginning. With legendary warriors, dangerous powers, and a sinister hunting game about to unfold, One Piece is gearing up for one of its most intense arcs yet. But what do you think? Will the Straw Hats and the Giants be able to stand against the Holy Knights? Or is this just the beginning of an even greater threat? Let me know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more One Piece theories and updates. Until next time, stay tuned and set sail for adventure. Thank you very much for visiting the Mugiwara Review YouTube channel, buddy. We hope you enjoy our review analysis. Don't forget to subscribe and continue joining us on our joyful journey in the world of anime. If you have any wishes, question, or suggestions for our next videos, feel free to express your thoughts on the comments below. Thank you very much for your support, and until we meet again, see you next time, buddy. What is One Piece anime? One Piece is a manga and anime story about a young boy named Monkey D. Luffy who wants to be the king of the pirates in the world. As a child, he eats a devil fruit, a strange plant that makes him able to stretch like rubber. Before the show starts, Luffy goes out into the world for the first time and starts to gather a group of pirates. The main group grows over time, but it starts with Luffy, Nami the Navigator, and a swordsman named Roronoa Zoro. At some point, Luffy and his friends are known as the Straw Hat Pirates, and they go on many exciting adventures across the ocean. One Piece is a lot of fun because it's silly. Luffy goes from island to island around the world in the series. Each island has its own setting and theme. It's a pretty fantastical world full of animals that look like people, live skeletons, and other delightfully strange things. Within moments, the group is in a winter scene, and the next, they are on a tropical island full of giants. The show is full of silly and bright details. For example, Zoro holds a sword in his mouth, a scary military boss wears a cute bulldog hat, and people don't use phones to talk to each other instead. They use special transponder snails that can send and receive messages. Luffy is a carefree person who just wants to eat a tasty meal and laugh at bad jokes. Even though there are some funny parts in the series, a lot of One Piece is about freedom. During his travels, Luffy often takes up guns to help his friends and encourages others to do the same against pirates and government-backed military occupations. The characters in Luffy and his crew get stronger with each fight, which is typical for shonen manga. A lot of the story is about how Luffy beats a problem that seemed impossible to solve and finds some kind of secret power. After each fight, Luffy and his team get stronger and move closer to his main goal, which is to find the One Piece. Why is it called One Piece? The first part of both the manga and the anime shows that Pirate King Ghoul D. Roger is telling the truth about the mythical wealth called the One Piece. One Piece is the name of the show, because Luffy wants to find the One Piece and become the next Pirate King. One of Luffy's main goals in the show is mentioned in the show's title. What is the One Piece? The answer to this question is still one of the biggest secrets in the series. It's been more than 1,000 episodes, and we still don't know what One Piece is. We know that the One Piece is the name of the treasure that Ghoul D. Roger collected on his travels because of details in the manga. We still don't know a lot about the treasure, though. There are a lot of ideas from fans about what the One Piece is, but we still don't know what it is or even if it's real. The One Piece could just be the friends Luffy makes along the way.